Press play.
Moving on, I want to touch real briefly on The Bear. The Bear is a Hulu effect show that came out, executive produced by Christopher Storer. I know Hiro Murai, who's known for Atlanta and directing a bunch of Donald Glover's stuff. Maddie Matheson is one of the producers. He's a famous chef who I love watching on YouTube. I just want to touch on this show real fast just because of the fact that I think I think The Bear is like one of the best pieces of content this year. And I know Everything Everywhere All at Once came out, and their movie, it's a movie. This is a TV show, apples and oranges. I get that. I just think this show really did such an amazing job in capturing what it is to work in a restaurant. Like, I think from just the first couple like minutes of it, the editing, it's fast, it's quick, it is like going all over the place. It is capturing the anxiety, the stress, and everything that goes into it. And the story in and of itself is just 8 episodes long. They're like 30-40 minutes. The story is so well done. I think the dialogue between these characters is so real. There's not a moment where I'm like, it doesn't make sense for this person to say this. Like, it is so perfect. And I'm not using that word lightly. This show is perfect to an extent where by the time we get to the last episode, they haven't said anything yet. I hope there's a second season because there is a lot of things that they can continue on based off of what they did with this first season. When I got to that last episode, dude, I was literally bawling. Like, I was sitting there and Vanessa and I looked at each other and I just started laughing, crying. Like, you know that, like, you know, you're crying, you're laughing at yourself for feeling so sad and crying. And I was just sitting there, just so full of emotion because they got the story right. It's about this young chef who takes over his brother's sandwich shop and his brother died. And so he's trying to navigate the anxieties of having to have left like this glamorous world of being a chef in all these big restaurants. And he left that to come take care of his brother's shop because his brother left it for him in his will, but he's having to struggle trying to make this a place that he wants to make it because all the people around him are trying to fight him on that. But the cast is great, the characters are great. Like, it is so good. I love this show so much, dude. And the main guy,
from
Jeremy
Shameless,
Allen
right?
White, yeah, he's from Shameless, who plays Carmi. I'm not kidding, dude. His acting is just so good. I never seen him act before, and this is just a weird little tidbit out there. I know I literally said Joel Edgerton is one of my favorite actors of all time.
I take it back.
For the longest time, and he might still be, Shia LaBeouf has been one of my favorite actors ever since I was a kid. Because I think he has just so much range. A lot of people don't like him nowadays. I totally get that. Totally understood. But you know, acting aside, he's so good. He's like, when he's acting in serious movies, serious roles, like he just he captures that feeling in that moment. And what's weird is that by watching Jeremy Allen like act on screen, I was like, dude, I'm getting like serious Shia LaBeouf vibes where I'm like, you're like, I don't think you're acting anymore. I think you are this character and you are fully engulfed in this. And if I were to meet you and you are actually Carmi working at the sandwich shop, I 100% believe it because you weren't acting in this movie, in this show. You were just this character. You were him. And so I don't know. I was just blown away by this performance, by the story, by everything about the show. And I just want to talk about it on here because I loved it that much. So I want everyone to know about it. So
no, definitely. I agree. I think he's a phenomenal actor. Have you had the chance to watch Shameless by any chance?
I have not. Vanessa's watched the whole show from beginning to end. She's loved that show. I just never watched it though. Do you recommend it?
I definitely recommend it because I think he's a big part of it. He's a phenomenal actor. I think you would genuinely probably enjoy it a lot, man, because he really does carry the show a lot. A lot of different good actors. What's that guy's the redheaded kid with from whatchamacallit? He's in Gotham. He's also the
He's in that Star Wars game, Star Wars Jedi
yeah,
Fallen Order.
yeah. You know
Yeah,
who I'm
yeah.
talking about.
Yes,
You know
Cameron
who I'm
Monaghan.
talking about. Yeah. So phenomenal character. I think in general, I think there's a lot of good actors in that, show overall. But I think definitely, you said his name was Jeremy. I call him Lip
Carmy.
because it's
Oh,
Carmy. Gotcha.
his actual name is Jeremy. Yes.
Yeah, Jeremy. So I think Jeremy's a phenomenal actor. I was actually looking at his filmography while we were talking, and it's just like he just hasn't been on that much stuff, which is surprising because he's such a good actor. So
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he's just really picky with his roles. Maybe that Shameless money's pretty good.
Yeah.
To where he's not branching out too much, but overall he's a pretty good, versatile actor, I would say. So I might have to check that out and put that on my itinerary over here on my side. So
Definitely.